I was in the middle of editing my video series on successions for Roy siblings, their dynamics and psychology behind all of their actions, when HBO literally punched me in the gut by giving us another Ozymandias episode. Now, if you haven't seen the latest episode of Succession, fair warning, this is going to contain major spoilers going forward, so you can always pause now and come back later. Let's be completely honest. We knew this was coming. We all knew this was coming. In a typical circular fashion, we've gone back to the beginning of the story, only this time we weren't expecting it. I kind of convinced myself that Logan was just too big to lose. In my mind, he became immortal, a giant that was just too powerful to go over to the other side. But it was all a trick, a masterful play, because Logan Roy, the patriarch of Roy family and the tech mogul, has died. I'm always amazed by how writers of Succession are able to pull a complete 180 on us as the audience. He didn't go quietly at the beginning of the season or at the end of it to signal the end of the story, but he went right in the thick of it, in the middle of the action, when we were only gearing up to scheme and fight in this conflict. He even opens the episode with the intention of cleaning house, manipulating as always to get other people to do it for him, and just before the opening titles, he throws another line in. We should be more aggressive about all of this. We proceed the episode with the siblings and Connor's wedding that in retrospect is a perfect backdrop for this shift in the story. Poor Connor. Being the eternal odd man out and overlooked in the family, he can't even catch a break on his wedding day. The trauma of the loony cake is also a very nice touch. The episode is filled with reactions that I don't even know why I'm starting with Connor's, because when the news hits, the characters learn that their father collapsed and is unresponsive on the plane. Siblings even forget about Connor for a good second there. As always, he's informed last and has an immediate, truthful reaction and realization when he says, he's dead. And he didn't even like me. These reactions to this devastating news are what makes the episode so raw and powerful. We get disbelief, denial, and the feeling of reverting back to the small child that Roy's siblings never got to be in this family. Logan's passing shakes everyone to the core, and the writing and directing makes it feel like we're experiencing all of it on a visceral level. The choice to not show Logan's body or his face at the moment of his passing only emphasizes how surreal it is to lose a loved one. Many times paramedics are ushered in and we never get to see their face again. That's when disbelief and doubts start creeping in. Are they really dead? I won't believe it until I've seen it. Roman's insistence that they don't know for sure if Logan is dead is both heartbreaking and incredibly realistic. As a viewer, I wanted to suspend the logical side of my brain and hope that the writers and Logan are tricking us yet again. The genius of focusing on the reactions rather than the death itself allows the show to yet again prove how utilizing dark humor can help us explore the real awkward and cringy human behaviors that occur in these stressful situations in real life. You can't tell me you didn't cackle for shock and tears when Tom called Carrie Chuckles the Clown. I sure did. And same goes for Hugo, also trying to be all businesslike, but eventually turning out awkward when handling the kids. Frank, Carl, and Carolina give us the performances that will surely go on to be underrated masterpieces. The business side of this event also sheds a light on how in many ways the passing of a very powerful person requires from his loved ones to completely orphan human side of themselves. They don't have time to process or grieve. They have to act. The stock is plummeting and Roman says, yep, that's Dad. The president, the journalists, and business associates, they all have to be informed immediately. And the kids have to come up with a strategy because, as Kendall says, our reactions and actions on this day will always be remembered as what we did the day our father died. So after initial shock wears off, they put on their business shoes, punctuated by the image of Shiv putting on her glasses, and now they have to be the ones in control. Going forward, I can't wait to see what will happen next in this series. Last episode, Logan said to his kids, "You are not serious people." And that for me sums up the tragedy of this show, aptly called Succession. Logan Roy, in a truly malignant, narcissistic kind of way, created an entire business ecosystem and family dynamic that doesn't empower his children or his employees to succeed him, but to be fully incapable of navigating the world without him. And this chaotic and jittery episode only emphasizes how much his death will impact everything on the show, which is exactly what we were hoping for and dreading from the first season. Hi guys, I love Succession. It's such an incredibly intelligent show and I love these characters. Do you have a favorite? I don't think I have a favorite. They are all equally horrible and wonderful. They're like Lannisters, the TV show. You just root for all of them equally. So I'm gonna be doing more videos on all of the siblings, so look out for them. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you later.